Glacier. On top of the mountain, ice. Oh my gosh, it's so cold. Floating, melting ice. This is Alaska for now, after summer. And there's no more snow. So the best time to go cruising is springtime. So right after winter, all these mountains will be all filled up with snow. Yeah.
Two of them. In either case, though, it is a long way to the ground. For the windows there, it's about 8 feet, and for the ceiling there, it's about 14 feet. For the first person, 13 feet for the second, 12 feet for the third, etc.
So, unfortunately, if anyone has any questions, with the defroster up here, I probably won't be able to hear you. Maybe that's just because I don't know the answer. Maybe it's because I actually can't hear you. I don't know. Everyone's having a good time, though, so far on your cruise. You can actually go up to the tram, and they'll give you a free ride down if you decide to hike the trail up there. They say it saves them on search and rescue bills. To straight ahead of us there, the Red Dog Saloon. That's a famous Juneau landmark. As long as there's been a Juneau, there's been a Red Dog Saloon. And what's interesting there is if you go in there, you're going to notice that there's about 5 or 6 inches of sawdust on the ground. And that is because back in the old mining days, the miners would come out from the mine and they would actually pay for their drinks by taking a pinch of gold dust that they'd pulled off from the rocks and giving it to the bartenders. And so they, throughout the night, they would inevitably end up spilling some of that gold dust around, and so the bartenders put sawdust down. So at the end of the night, they would sweep it up and they would put it in water. The sawdust would float to the top while the gold dust sank to the bottom, and they were able to recover all their lost gold that way. So they still do that to this day, even though, of course, nowadays it is actually illegal to serve alcohol to minors. Alright. Testing you guys there. I told you it'd feel like a long drive. We're about to see our Capitol building, the state capitol of Alaska. Down this road, here's a big brown building with 2 flags on top. Right at the end of the street there. That's, yeah. Voted the 49th prettiest Capitol building in the United States. Although I will say, in our defense, we were voted one of the prettiest capital cities, so you make up for it there. To the right over here on this street, you'll see our state office building. That's state office building's a big brown one there. Call that the SOB, state office building. Yeah, so yeah, government's pretty big here. Actually, among all of our top industries, we got started as a gold mining town, but now government's actually the biggest industry here in Juneau, being that we're the capital city. Employs about 1/4 of all Juneau residents. So actually, the top 5 industries, that's going to be still mining, fishing, logging, tourism still is really big now, and then government, of course. So our top 5 industries here in Juneau. If you look to the left of us there is the Juneau Hotel. That's the red building there. And actually you're going to see there's 3 faces on the side there. We call that our little Mount Rushmore. There's 3 stone faces on the side of the Juneau Hotel.
It's another day, another rainy day to Mendenhall Garden. So we're freezing, cold, raining.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for choosing the Glacier Garden Rainforest Adventure Tour. My name is Rob. Palms, teas, salves, and even walking sticks. It does get some red berries, but they are definitely not edible. If you have cameras, you should have them ready due to the 23% grade of the mountain. I can't stop in many places. Here on the right, take a photo. As you see, whenever we get rainwater coming down the mountain, it gets started at the top of that pretty waterfall there. This is not not good when the rainforest isn't actually acting like a rainforest. Over on the right of the settling pond, they collect all the sediment, debris, and rainfall that comes down the mountain, keep it from ever having another big layer. You can see on this one, the berries just started to come out, then they just shriveled up and dried up, and they've been hanging there since. They get actually about yay big around. They come in a red, orange, and yellow color. Native Americans gave them the name salmonberry. Then slowly over time, the tree just grew up and over that boulder and actually spent many, many years leaning right on that boulder. Eventually, the tree and the boulder separated, and the boulder went rolling off down the hill. The reason the tree's able to stay standing so well, it has a big root that goes down, then right up underneath the road. It seems like it's all a fault line right here. It was caused by a very large earthquake a long time ago. Knock them down nowadays. Logger would come up, try to cut down one of those trees, one of those branches, break off, come down on his head and kill him. Down, or to get it come down. That's the whole problem with the forest. It all washes right off the bedrock down into the ocean and all that. Don't have enough soil to maintain it. As you can tell, my tram drags a little bit right there. I got the biggest, nicest tram because I'm the one that's never hit anything, but it does drag a little bit. That flower tower there on the right, you can see there. That's the one he gets the most plants on. He gets about 200 plants on that one every year. We like it because it's low to the ground. You can see in it real good there. Coming through here is where I like to point out all the fallen wood in the forest. You can see as all this wood is laying here decomposing.
So we are here now at Mendenhall Glacier. So you will see there, out there is the glacier. That's the glacier.
What about lady slippers? You seen any of those?
So we're here at Mendenhall Glacier's Visitor Center. This is the area around the glacier. And you could see the glacier there at the back. So there is a waterfalls there. That's the waterfalls. This is like a close-up, the closest close-up view on this camera for the glacier. So that's the glacier. still raining.
Oh, tingnan mo.
Kain ka.
Kala ko gusto mo makakawala sa akin.
That's the Nugget Falls.
Okay, it's faster.
Okay, that's a good killer. That's the problem.
What?
Okay, that's a good killer.
Oh, yeah.
Visitors,
Ganda! Ang ganda, ganda!
Ang ganda!
Ano yung post? Ang ganda! Ganda! Oh my God! Nagagaya ko na.
We are back from our tour to Mendenhall Glacier. So we are back now. Cruise ship. So by the way, thank you for watching and till next time. Bye.